Oh.
Makes awful sounds, too.
Yeah. I'm scared.
Okay. Carapace is really fighting Fury of N'Zoth, but we'll call it Carapace.
Or scary
So
for
everybody
short.
make sure your cloaks are on. If you don't have them on, for whatever reason, you'll get instantly mind controlled, and you'll look very silly.
So you're telling me there's a hard mode to this fight?
Yeah. Just everyone remove their cloaks.
He said, we'll look silly. I want to look silly.
I was supposed to be working on a cloak.
Yeah.
Cloak. Weird.
Yeah, I got that from the main quest line. It wasn't really an upgrade, so I kind of just sold it.
Scrapped it.
I pulled a Sylvanas.
Got 10 type residium for that thing.
So we're gonna be facing a giant Fury and N'Zoth ad. It looks like all the other giant faceless guys. You'll get Madness Bomb. Just make sure you run it out. If anybody's stuck in it, they'll lose sanity, and you'll get feared. So make sure you don't get stuck in it.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to manage our sanity as best we can.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, if we're not getting hit by things that we shouldn't be getting hit by, then we won't really lose sanity. And there's means to get sanity back from the more unavoidable things. Mental decay will randomly go out on people. It's just a dot. Just, heal through it. The big thing for this first phase is the mandible slam from tentacles. There'll be a big shadow on the ground where those tentacles that are laying in front of us will slam, just one of them. We'll have to kill the hemorrhages on the tentacles in order to actually do like a massive amount of damage to the boss and not die.
Right.
So pretty much what we'll do is we'll have ranged and everybody on one end with a few heal in one group, and then everybody else in the boss. And the ranged people plus a few healers will be on one side of the shadow, and then everyone else will be on the other side of the shadow. We'll kill our side's hemorrhages and then move over to the boss side to regroup. It'll spawn ads when we kill the hemorrhages too. Don't worry about them too much. Just try not to let them wail on you, and take it over to the other side and let the tanks pick them up, and we'll kind of cleave them down as we go. Okay. The other major thing is that the ads will get a shield on themselves after a little while, replaced by the boss. Anything that gets that shield and then dies will drop sanity restoring orbs. So if you're lower on sanity, you can pick up the sanity restoring orbs. They're big glowy gold orbs, just like in the visions. Then that'll help you manage your sanity. The other thing that'll help you manage your sanity too is that you get an extra button. Rathian will be around somewhere. You can use your extra button to fly to him. It's got like a 2-minute cooldown, and he'll restore all of your sanity. The other means is between phase transitions, all of our sanity will come back as well. But really in this first phase, we shouldn't have to worry too much about losing sanity. It's mainly in the second one. And then to some extent the third one as well. Just kill hemorrhages until he gets down to 50%. We'll transition to the second phase. The second phase is basically like the Cahoon orb run, except no orb. Where there's all these cysts all over the ground. You tag them, and the AoE around them that hurts us shrinks, or it allows us to navigate past them. We have to kill stuff on the wall. These giant, what are they called? Cysts? Growths, excuse me. Tumors, yes. And it's not the tumor, it's the growth. But, so the melee will clear the early cysts as we go, or the early growths as we go down. Again, they're the giant things on the wall, in case I'm getting the names mixed. And then the range will kind of just push forward to the end where there's like 4. And then as the melee kills along the side, they'll just move forward, meet back up at the range, we'll kill everything. Use our button to instantly teleport back to Rathian, and then do the next side. So we'll start left, teleport back after full clearing it, do the right side, and then just drop down again, a lot like the Cahoon Orb, to where the Fury is waiting for us. Tanks, we want to make sure that you go down a little bit early. That way, as soon as he becomes active again, when that last Sis dies, you can just pick him up. And then 40% will be the last room. He'll run again. Again, we'll get Insanity all back. We'll still have the Insanity Bomb thing. Again, just make sure nobody else is in the circle if you don't want to lose stuff. Ads will spawn out off of the Insanity Bomb. And this time everyone will be getting it, so it's like really important to spread. And then regroup back up, let the ads get killed. Let the ads get the shield to make sure that we have some means to get our sanity back more easily. And really just focus the boss as best you can. He'll spawn a growing gross bit on the ground that we'll just need to rotate him a little bit around the room to manage. And then there'll be more tentacles to dodge. That's pretty much. Other than that, tanks, make sure you swap every 2 to 3 stacks of the debuff he puts on you. I'm double checking my notes. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sounds great.
Do we actually equip to use the cloaks in this fight?
You have to make sure you have them equipped. That's
Just
all
make
that
sure they're
matters.
equipped.
You'll get an extra button, yeah. That will give you that teleport to go to Rathian and get your sanity back. As if you're like placing the orb in the visions or whatever. Same concept. He'll have like a golden circle around him that gives your sanity back. And especially in this first phase, like you wouldn't even necessarily have to use the teleport. You could just walk over to him and stand in it for a little while, then regroup back with everybody.
I was asking about the own use function of the cloaks.
No, that's not really a thing. It's literally only like make sure you have the cloak equipped. That's all that really is to it. The rank doesn't really affect like how much you lose or anything like that. It's really just a matter of having it equipped. It's a lore flavor thing, I guess.
If you don't have it on, you're instantly mind controlled.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then we just have to tell you. You get to watch the whole fight. Yeah, the on use really is like if you're high insanity or corruption, and you get like the ghosty bits chasing you. Because I've had like 2 or 3 spawn before when I've been high corruption. It's like, oh, well, I'm going to use my cloak so I don't die. That's pretty much it. Alright, let's get some practice on this. Really, this whole fight is just kind of first phase, dodge tentacles, kill the tentacles, do a Cahoon transition, and then do the first phase, but with more tentacles and more explosions.
Is there a way to tell which tentacle is going to slam?
Yeah, so there'll be a shadow on the ground. You'll see it. It'll be a big triangle on the ground, shaped like the tentacle, and that'll be where it'll slam on.
All these tentacles will actually go away when the fight starts, and you'll just see like...
Yeah,
It'll be like a 1.
That's actually what's confusing me right now. It should have
7.
started.
But it won't start until we talk to Rathian.
Oh, someone has to talk to Rathian.
Where's my boy? There he is.
There's a cool
There's my
cutscene
boy.
we do, so, figured we'd let Shanaz talk first.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was very confused.
Yeah, make sure we lost on 40%, or on phase 3, which is at 40%. Wait till we actually get in the room to loss. Because he'll run to another spot again.
And remember, shadows on the ground are bad.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing here. Dodging shadows and killing the tentacles in the beginning phases. Third phase, we won't have to kill the tentacles.
No, but you still gotta dodge them.
I was watching a fight, and it seemed like they were always in the same spot. They just kind of added more and more and more. So if we're managing the pools decently, then it shouldn't be too much of an issue. We can kind of stay in the same place for most of the time. We'll stay generally stacked behind the boss when we are in that phase. Then when the bomb comes, we'll try and spread out preemptively or immediately. And then regroup back up again to cluster the ads and manage the full spawns.
And from what Hazelnutty was saying, if you get caught in that tentacle slam in the shadow, it is a 1 shot. So it's pretty deadly.
1 and done.
And now that I've said that, I'll probably be the first person to die.
Where's the shadow, Womp?
Right?
It is a little subtle. It's not as obvious as some of the giant swirlies that they like to use. So just be aware. It'll look like a big triangle. Turn your shadows on like extra high. Have 5 frame rate. Alright, let's do this, guys.
Okay.
Do we all have to talk to Rathian?
No.
One at a time, guys.
Ooh, a cutscene.
Demise.
Rathian in his purest, hottest form.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Go, Rathian, go!
He's so little.
I believe in you, Rathian. Gosh, he looks like Medusa. Oh!
That was an awesome cutscene. Just saying.
That was pretty cool.
There's a quest. This is so we can teleport here. Yeah. Hello, ads.
You sure you grabbed the quest?
If you get the blue stuff on you, run out.
Ah. I'd love to, but I'm permaslowed. Trash can be so mean.
I don't like this stun pack. I reincarnate when nobody's around.
Red? It's pretty good.
Careful when we're dispelling that, guys. Because the raid takes damage.
Now get him, Abe.
sure we're staying spread. Best as we can.
Good practice for insanity bomb.
Yup. This is literally how it'll be.
I'll give you a hug, buddy.
Schnoz is wigging out.
I'm crazy. I'm gonna put a mark on the tank. And a mark on myself.
Is there a minimum range we should keep, Fred? Like a range 5 or 6 or whatever?
It's not really possible in this phase.
Yeah. So only like 2 people will get the circle they'll need to run out in this one.
Oh,
If in the third phase it gets a little hectic and we'll have to really spread out when it comes through.
Okay.
And really, it's just like if everyone got like the fires and the Rostakon, which we've managed, so I think we'll be okay. We'll see. Right, on the tanks. So for the splitting, I'll try to do my best to be in the right position. So range will be on the diamond. Melee should be with the tanks on the boss.
Horse. Just use my cooldown.
Got a spawn in 10. Tentacle on 8. Those orbs are the sanity restoring orbs. Just the tentacle. Make sure we're on the back side of it range to get over where diamond it. You can go around it to get the right ones. We need to kill those hemorrhages, guys. Range to get on the far side. Dodge the red. Ignore the ads, just do the hemorrhages.
Oh, picking on me, gosh.
Yeah, let's get over to the other side range. Group back up, get the ads all together. AoE them down. Take them over to the boss if you can. We're at the bomb. If you lost any sanity or feel like you're getting a little low, you can touch an orb. Everybody should be pretty good right now. Tentacle. Get on the proper sides. Boss needs to go back more. Don't get smashed.
Ouch.
No. Focus those hemorrhages.
Ugh, sucks.
Right, get back on the proper side. Kill the other hemorrhages. All melee should be on the left side on the hemorrhages. Go. Tentacle soon. Get ready. It's pretty far back, guys. Gotta kill the tentacle. Go back up to the ads. Transition.
2.
We don't touch
Back
it.
run through the hole.
Wait for Rathian.
Still some ads though.
Yeah, let's go. Go up the left side there. Attack the assists. Get rid of the dots. Right at the left, melee focus on the ones who are passing, range, keep on moving forward.
This is gross.
Take bombs out. Click the button. Button. Teleport back to Rathian. And go to the right side. Rinse and repeat.
Charmin, if you go whoop, you go to the end. Does it slow you?
Just be aware you'll be taking damage. Remember, tanks, we're going to need you to drop a little early. So get ready to just run off once the last one's kind of low.
At the edge. About low.
Careful, bomb. Last couple are about to go down. Go ahead. Everybody run up. Watch out for that.
Yikes.
Do not lost. We're not on the next phase yet.
You should use your cloak if you can, if you've
Yeah.
got low sanity.
It should be back by now. Just use it and then run back up. If a warlock uses it, just set a portal down. We can teleport past over.
Yeah.
Don't get hit by the blast.
Over it. Kill Valor. Alright.
Oh, again.
It's gonna bring them down to 40%, and we're on the next phase. Those orbs will restore sanity. So we're grabbing them. That's good.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get orb. Next time it's up.
Use your cloak if you haven't.
I already used it. I came back in when Thursday was doing it.
Okay.
Then I had that as spawn.
Yeah, there's orbs for the priority of Shank get them.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
they don't need it.
I'll taunt so you can run and get those couple of orbs that are behind them. There's one more in the corner there if you can see it, man.
Yeah, it's spawn.
Yeah, my circle. Alright. You should get it fresh. Yep.
Yep, it's fresh.
Good, good.
Once we're all up here, we'll lust. Wail on him, wail on him.
Good DPS.
Lust. We lost him some. Bomb out.
Yeah, my circle.
Tentacles coming.
Okay,
Regroup. Regroup.
everybody.
Oh, rip.
Oof. We should all be grouped up.
You should stack them on top of the boss, guys.
Yep. Got Schnoz, just an FYI.
Yeah, keep calm, clear.
You guys got 1 minute. You gotta be res.
I got you. Grab the orbs if you need them. There's 3 behind you, Randy, if you need them.
Still pretty good. I get the DPS in 8.
Bombs
There's no way.
right.
Don't get hit
Yeah,
by the
tentacles,
tentacle.
tentacles, tentacles. Regroup.
Come to 20 off your dozer.
Cookies, guys.
15 seconds.
Still got 1 minute.
Orbs behind the boss. Near the ramp. If anybody needs it. Maybe you just went.
45 seconds.
You guys can do it.
Wow.
Gonna be res another DPS in 20. Dodge tentacles. Grab a visit if you need it.
You can do
Easy.
it. 2%.
Wow. Holy.
20 off your dozer.
1%. Good job.
Nice job.
Good job.
Wow.
It's red. Red.
Schnoz, that was excellent raid leading. Well done.
Great job. And everybody else, very good job.
Yeah, fantastic.
Great job, everybody. That was crazy. I didn't think we one-shot that.